Welcome to Last Week on a Monday on a Tuesday. Because I apparently don't have the ability to do more than one thing on a weekend. So I wanted to sit down and just go over the year as far as money is concerned. Because that's really what matters in this world, right? Is money. If we don't have money, nothing happens. And if I don't have money, then I'm sad. And if I'm sad, then, I want to kill.
Take cover!
The reason that I wanted to talk about money and movies is simply because of Superman.
Hey, Buzz! You're flying!
This isn't flying, this is falling with style.
And this movie needed to do well for the studio. Do you really want to taste it? But it hasn't done as well as I hoped.
What's going on?
And so I just wanted to talk about really quick. I just wanted to go on the rant of what are the top 10 highest grossing films of the year. I guess you could say top 10 grossest films of the year. That probably technically works as a bit of slang, but I'm not going to use it. We're going to say highest grossing films of the year. And sitting at number 10 is one of my favorite movies of the year, and that's Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts worldwide has in fact made $382 million, which isn't a lot in Marvel standards, but it at least broke even, I think. Or it might have still lost money. Actually, I don't know. I don't remember what the budget was, so. In ninth place is Superman.
Superman. He's not a man. He's an it.
Sitting at $409 million. Now, just to put this in perspective, this is worldwide, and Superman has hit 409 in 2 weekends. Right? Yeah, 2 weekends. Thunderbolts, the $382 million was their entire time in cinema. It's not there anymore. You can't watch it, sadly. You should. You should go stream it. As soon as it's available for streaming, go stream that movie. In number 8 is Captain America Brave New World.
What did it cost?
Which is a worse movie than both Superman and Thunderbolts. And that's sitting at $415 million. So Superman will probably surpass that movie here probably this weekend, which will be really interesting.
You're not Steve Rogers.
In 6th place, no, sorry, not 6th. In 7th place is another really good movie of the year, F1.
Speed. I am Speed.
It's an Apple original. I think it's their first Apple original that has been in theaters. And they are currently sitting at $463 million. You should also go watch this movie. It was awesome. Go watch it in IMAX. In 6th place is Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning.
Nice.
This movie made $588 million. I think you can still see this movie in a couple locations. Genuinely a decent film. And it's no surprise that it's sitting at about $600 million. That seems about right. It's not peak Mission Impossible, but it's a good story. Then we have the live-action How to Train Your Dragon remake.
Trash.
At number 5, at just $1 million more than Mission Impossible, $589 million. And that movie is still in theaters, so you can still add to this dollar amount if you want to support the studio. At number 4 is Jurassic World Rebirth. This movie is currently sitting at $649 million, and this movie is 3 weeks old, I believe. I believe that's accurate. And I was fairly confident when this movie first came out that it was going to hit $1 billion, but it seems to have slowed down on how much money it's making every weekend. That's probably due to things like Superman and Fantastic Four.
Say that again?
This upcoming weekend are kind of kicking the legs out underneath that movie. But all the Jurassic World movies have made $1 billion, except for this one so far. So we'll have to keep an eye out, see if it makes $1 billion.
Shut up and take my money.
Then sitting in the number 3 spot is probably the movie of the year that has had the most hype behind maybe only Superman, and that is a Minecraft movie.
I am Steve.
This movie is sitting just below $1 billion at $955 million. This movie probably should have hit $1 billion with how much chaos and hype that it happened to accrue during its wonderful world of just chaos. I don't know. It should have crossed $1 billion, but I don't think it's in any theaters anymore, so I don't think it will.
He's the best. Love it.
And at number 2 is Lilo and Stitch, the live-action remake. That did hit $1 billion. Woo! First $1 billion movie of the year. And that movie shouldn't have hit $1 billion. Yeah.
Hey, that's racist. Wait.
But in number 1 spot, I would be very surprised if anybody who watches this movie has seen... I'd be surprised if anyone who watches this video has seen this movie, but it is currently sitting at $1.89 billion. You can't watch it in theaters anymore. It's no longer there, but it's called Ninja 2. This is a Chinese animated movie. It's a sequel, and just to put in, this is a worldwide box office. And the foreign box office, so take the US out of this equation, the foreign box office numbers for this movie are $1.87 billion. The US only contributed about $20 million to this film's gross revenue. And that's just kind of crazy because this is a movie that no one here in the US has seen hardly at all. Yet it has almost doubled the next highest grossing movie of the year. And that's just kind of wild.
This better not awaken anything in me.
So I just wanted to point out that although movies have felt like they've been declining in quality and maybe declining in popularity, obviously things are still making money.
I can do this all day.
Yeah, I know.
And I think that is because obviously most of these movies are good.
This was fun! No!
So it's just, I don't think that movies have entirely dipped in quality, but I do think they have dipped in popularity due to high prices of going to the movies. Right? To go see a movie, tickets are at a regular theater are anywhere between like $10 and $20.
Oh no, I gotta get out of here.
Then if you want to, you would then have the option to get things like popcorn and a drink, and that's another $20 for one of each of those. So it's just an interesting perspective to see that movies are still making money, at least well enough to keep studios going. But I think less and less people are willing to go and see the movies because they just know that they're going to be on streaming in about 6 months.
No.
And I just have to say that I implore you, I beg you, I plead with you, please go watch these movies at the theater. Not just to support your local business, and definitely not to support major corporate business, but simply to enjoy watching a movie in the way that it's meant to be watched. And that is in the truest form, big screen, big sound, and ideally with people that you care about. Okay? So, with that being said, go watch movies unless that movie is Tombstone. Worst movie in the world, never watch it, okay? I never have, and I never will. Peace.